You are watching on Live RTD channel. Welcome to this English news edition. Here are the top stories. The head of state received the Director General of the IOM. The RTD opened its door for the artistic emergence of Djibouti. And on the international scene, Gaza strike who sends medical equipment to Gaza in Egypt. Those were the headlines. Thanks for joining us in our newsroom. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, received this morning at the Presidential Palace the new Director General of the International Organization for Migration, Ms. Amy Pope. On a working visit for the first time to Djibouti. The discussion between the head of state and the Director General of the International Organization for Migration mainly focused on it was focused on a cooperative relation between the Republic of Djibouti and the IOM, but also the situation of migration in Djibouti. The integrating new perspective and strategies aimed at preventing new risk from migratory flow were also at the head of the hearts of the discussion between the President of the Republic and the UN diplomat. The President of the Republic praised the rules of IOM organization, which has a wealth of experience in assigning migrants and displaced people, but also facilitate the return of the internal displaced persons and refugees to different countries around the world. The new director of IOM was accompanied by her close collaborators. In her speech, the director of IOM took the opportunity to thank the effort made by the Republic of Djibouti to provide permanent assistance. For more details, let us listen to her.
Partnership already with the government of Djibouti from IOM's point of view. And we see first our role is to work with the government to make sure that we are helping to manage the migration, the pressures of migration. So whether it's support that we're providing in healthcare, whether it's support we are providing to migrants who are in the desert, or whether it's working with the government here to create a national migration plan, these are all priorities for us at IOM. Ultimately, Djibouti, because of its geography, finds itself right in the middle of the migration movement. The solutions need to start where the migrants start. That's the best outcome. And the solutions need to be built where migrants are going. And then ultimately, Djibouti, as the country in the middle, can help facilitate those outcomes.
For his part, the Minister of Interior, he said in his speech that the government of Djibouti, in collaboration with the UN, has put in place a national and migration plan to provide manage and aid for the assistance to migrants. Migrants Djibouti, thanks to its geopolitical and geographical position, it's playing a pivotal roles in the effective means of finding long-term solution to manage migration flows in the region, the migratory flows in the region, he said. The radio television of Djibouti made a big splash early this morning to launch Djibouti talents during a breathtaking event within RTD, Djibouti Talent. This initiative, organized by the Radio Television of Djibouti in close collaboration with the Ministry of Youth and Culture, is designed to shine the spotlight on the young talent of Djibouti in a multitude of artistic files, with a special touch for singing and varieties of other cultural. This lunch day was enhanced by the presence of political and media heavyweight, including Radwan Abdullahi Bahdoun, the Minister of Communication, Post and Telecommunication, and also the Minister of Youth and Culture, Dr. Hibo Momin Asowi, and Aden Abdi Jama, the Director General of RTD. Indeed, Jeep Talent is basically a television show which serve as a sanctuary for Djiboutian youth who wish to showcase their art, whether through the voice and RTD cameras. So will be focused on this new wave of talent, offering viewers the chance to explore the artistic embeddings emerging from the street of Djibouti. Furthermore, Jeep Talent promised to be the event for fans of entertainment and artistic discovery. This is the perfect opportunity for young talent from Djibouti to stand out and try the heart of music lovers. It is also the promise of artistic development for local youth and international showcase for Djiboutian culture. Uh, this initiative, which undoubtedly deserve our constant attention. The Director General of Radio Television of Djibouti, Mr. Aden Abdi Jama, in his speech, he said with joy and express his deep pride on the occasion of the launch of this new edition. He declared that this initiative will have a significant impact on the discovery and promotion of a new talent as well as on the enhancement of Djibouti's rich cultural heritage. In this same spirit, he underlined the importance of culture in the development of the nation and the identity of its people. The Director General of RTD estimated that this program will serve as a platform to highlight the creativity and talent of local artistic while reinforcing the feelings of belonging to Djiboutian culture. In addition, the Director General of RTD wanted to express his sincere gratitude to the partners who contributed to this realization of this project. He stressed that their support was essential to realize this cultural initiative, which will benefit the entire Djiboutian population. The Minister of Youth and Culture also expressed her support for the program and highlighted its roles in the programming and promoting Djiboutian culture. She encouraged young people to seize this opportunity to showcase their talents and contribute to the growth of national artistic scene and all involved in the promotion of the arts, music, dance, and all forms of cultural expression in Djibouti. It is it is imperative to encourage our young talent to engage in artistic projects. The minister also said, I am convinced, she declared, that artistic creativity is a powerful means of strengthening national identity and at the same time promoting our country, Djibouti, on the international scenes. And finally, the Minister of Communication stressed the importance of supporting young talent and offering them opportunity to express their creativity. The minister welcomed the RTD initiative and expressed his confidence in success of the show, Jeep Talent, in the wake of promoting the cultural and heritage of Djibouti. The minister clarified that the promotion of a culture and heritage is part of a clear and ambitious vision of the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, who consider that culture is an essential pillar of national development. The RTD highlighted the and engage as it has always done to preserve, promote, and enrich the diverse cultural heritage of Djibouti, because I am convinced that this will strengthen the feeling of national unity and contribute to social cohesion while offering new opportunity for young talents local talent to shine up and contribute to the cultural enrichment for their country, conclude the minister. 16 October is World Food Day, a global day celebrated every year on the same date throughout the world under the auspice of the Food and Agricultural Organization known as FAO by the Food and Agriculture Organization, the United Nations. The date was chosen because it is the a date on which the FAO was founded in 1945. In a statement made on the occasion of the World Food Day, the representative of the FAO, representative of in Djibouti, said that this day is an opportunity for the FAO to launch an urgent appeal to the international community, urgent appeal to all and address the alarming reality of the growing number of people left and behind in the context of worsening global food security crisis. On the occasion of a celebration of the World Food Day, the Minister of Agriculture, Livestock and Sea in charge of water resources, Mr. Mohammed Ahmed Awale, said, "It is an honor for me to speak today on the occasion of a celebration of the World Food Day. The event that brings us together today is crucial and important, reminding us how fundamental diet is in our lives and in the world. This year, our team is particular significance deep waters in life and nourished on this side. Let us not leave anyone behind, said the minister. Those words sum up to a very sense of our commitment to a food driving future, sustainable and equitable for all. This theme is in perfect harmony with the strategy and vision of his Excellency, the Head of State, Ismail Margeli, for the development of our country and the well-being of our population. Ladies and gentlemen, the Republic of Djibouti is an arid country facing a limited drinking water resources and challenges of a recurring drought. Consider water as a natural resources infinitely precious, essential to life and nourishment. The government grant a constant priority to the availability and quality of water for its citizens, putting in to implement various projects such as the mobilization of surface water, the management of water resources and access to drinking water, and sanitation are major issues integrate into Djibouti's Vision 2035 national strategy. This strategy aims to achieve universal access to water and sustainable assignment for the year 2035, developing numerous drinking water supply project and improvement of sanitation, including construction of a station, purification and station or extension of a sanitation network, the establishment of the boreholes pumping station and distribution boreholes, even cross-border with Ethiopia, Djibouti, and also in difficult environmental condition of the country. In his second part of his speech, the Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Mohammed Ahmed Awali, he said that the government of Djibouti and I am proud of our unwavering commitment to access to drinking water for every citizen. The Minister of Agriculture launched essential project including water reservoir and also in rural areas. This initiative mobilize and symbolize a hope of a better future, illustrated by concrete effort to 8 interior region We understand that water is crucial and not only for survival but also for the economic and social development. Our goal is to improve the quality of life, strengthen food security, and promote sustainable lifestyle. We work tirelessly to ensure that every individual's wherever they are has access to healthy diets and starting with access to water. We invest in the initiative aim at creating a various cycle where access to clean water improve health and education, but also economic opportunities. Each drop of water saved thanks to the project resent and represent a step forward, a future where no one will be excluded due to a lack of drinking water. Our ministry reaffirms its continuous commitment to this water project in rural areas. We work tirelessly to ensure that every person in our country has a stable and secure access to water. These efforts are not just investment in infrastructure, but also in our people, creating a more prosperous and equitable future for all. I call on every citizens and organization to join this crucial mission to transform the life of our population, and also all without exception face with the challenges of climate change. The Republic of Djibouti and its partners must join forces to help vulnerable population, conclude the minister. The National Schools of Judicial Studies hosted the ceremony of the first this morning, a first of its kind training of a magistrate of the personal status courts of the region and the Horn of Africa. The launching ceremony was assured by General Director of School National Judicial Studies Magistrate and giving the participation to the president of the personal status courts of the first instance, trainees on this training and personal status of the court. This training will last 2 weeks and is part of capacity building of magistrate of personal status courts and initial training of justice auditors. It is with this in mind that the National Schools of Studies was created. The trainers during this ceremony inform that 30 beneficiaries of this training that the schools provide them with the course useful professionals and regarding their features, profession, and quality of public service justice to improve access to the judiciary and training of magistrates and bringing justice closer to Latin. The director of the National School of Judiciary, Mr. Dr. Mag Terry, thanked the Egyptian trainer for their support and collaboration in this training. Benefit from the first promotion of personal status magistrate. He has and elsewhere congratulated the Egyptian trainer for their availability during weeks of training for magistrates. Education this time. The Training Center for Fundamental Education Teachers held this Thursday a closing ceremony for the training intended for trainers focus on use of coach tools to improve digital skills of a teacher. The ceremony was honored by the presence of Secretary General of the Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training, Mr. Muhammad Abdullah Mahyoub, as well as the Central Director of CFF and General Education. This training aimed to equip trainers with the modern and innovative educational tools in order to enable them to better guide teachers in the integration of educational technologies into their daily practices. Using coach tool, instructors are now able to identify best practices and the most appropriate digital resources for each discipline, providing a more dynamic and interactive hearing, but also experience for a student during this initiative. An intensive training period. Participant complete a hand-on workshop intended demonstration and to take part in a depth discussion regarding various aspects of using coach tool. They learn essential skills such as creating digital content, designing interactive teaching, but also the monitoring student progress through digital platform. Mr. Mohammed Abdullah Mahyoub, Secretary General of MENFOB, underlined the importance of this initiative in modernization of teaching and promotion of digital education within the education system. He also expressed his gratitude to the CFF for its continued commitment to strengthen the skills and in the teacher and trainees. For the international scenes, polling stations in Poland opened their doors on Sunday morning as Asian France press journalists reported for legislative election that there will apparently be intense comprehension and competition. Voting is supposed to even and it's supposed to end in this country, which has a population of 38 million people, and it is a member of European Union and NATO. It is expected that realize when voters leave the voting centers and the final results are supposed to announce on a Monday the number of voters in Poland, which is including more than half of a million registered abroad for the representative and Senate law and justice parties. Victories may exercise tensions with Brussels and Kiev and cause the disappointment among those interested the future of rules of law and freedom of press, women's rights, and immigrants' rights. The World Health Organization EarthLife through basic health supplies to airports near Gaza Strip. These 3,000 people as a plane arrived carrying 78 cubic meters of medical supplies to send by the Center of World Health Organization is logistic department in Dubai to Egypt's airport to meet the need of the people of Gaza. This is it for this edition. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful evening.